Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while since we have been here, but we are back. We're not back racing, but we are back with the driver draft for Season 8. This is where the season starts. This is the crucial part of the season. And we are here with the driver draft. Now, how will this work? As you can see, it says on the left, but I will explain it for you as well. The drivers obviously need to sign up. Their names will be put into a random wheel generator like this one. We will spin it to see what name comes out of the wheel. And then we will move over to this wheel to decide their fate, what team they will drive for. Obviously, cars are unequal, so it doesn't really matter what team, I guess, comes out of the wheel. It's more personal preference. We did this for Season 5, and we're doing this again for Season 8. And here we go. We are going to start, I believe. Tejas is here as well. Yep, and there, Tejas is not being picked up. You will be able to hear him now.
Yeah, hello. Again, I'm Tejas. I will be the voice that you have to endure for the rest of the season when I stream the races from tomorrow onwards, except the few ones where I can't do so. Then the beautiful voice of Acids will be put on your ears. So I would say that we should start as well.
That is Tejas. I am me. Let's start, shall we? Oh, that rhymed a bit, didn't it? How coincidental was that? Exactly like Season 5. And of course, round 1 is tomorrow. Who will be the first driver? It's always tense. The first driver. It's going to be Frizz Destroyer. Just about. I'm going to see if Frizz Destroyer is in the chat. He is. He is here. Now, the question is, we're going to remove Frizz Destroyer from the wheel. What team will he be driving for? We spin this. Whatever team comes out of the wheel is whatever team Frizz Destroyer is driving for. He is the first to be selected. Let's go. Frizz Destroyer will drive for Haas.
That is Haas.
Frizz Destroyer will be driving in the Haas car. What is his reaction? He said, please not Sauber. It's not Sauber.
It's the other slow car.
It is the other slow car.
Let's look at the little table that we have prepared with the grid.
Yes, we have fish.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, that's great. Right, there we are. Frizz Destroyer, the first car in the Haas. I don't think he is too upset, but he'll live, I'm sure. It's not the Sauber. He didn't want the Sauber. And we're not going to shuffle names up. We're not going to be like that. We are just going to go straight for it once again. Next up, Bokes. I'll go Bokes. Bokes 96 is the next driver to be selected. Again, with the teams, we're not going to shuffle. We don't need to shuffle. Bokes will be driving for Scuderia Ferrari. That is where Bokes is going. One in the Haas, one in the Ferrari.
I mean, it's great to have the Ferrari as a car. It's a prestigious team, of course, for him. And for everybody, I guess. So driving for Ferrari is quite cool, even though that we're just like a bunch of random dudes driving virtual cars around a virtual track. But it's still cool, so let's go for the next one with the next cool cockpit.
Next car, we spin the wheel. It is going to be so close for Kevin the Canary. He's going to have to wait his turn. It's Kevin O'Reilly. Don't forget the 10. Kevin O'Reilly next to be selected. Here we are. Bill of lag on the spin there. Can't do anything about that. That's just the website being dodgy. Kevin O'Reilly will be driving in the McLaren car. I was just about to remove the McLaren car, but we will not do that. This is now how the lineups look. We're going to do this every time. We are going to just look at what the lineups are. Because why would we not? Back to the wheel.
And who will be driver number 4 today? It is the Gamer 7010.
Gamer 7010. It was a close one again. It was nearly Ward's, but it wasn't. Like now he'll have to wait his turn, and it was the Gamer who's going to decide their team now. In a couple of seasons ago,
I think we met the first whole team.
And we have our first whole team. The Gamer will be driving alongside, was it Kevin O'Reilly in the McLaren? We can now move or remove the McLaren. Yeah. And there we are.
We can move it to the bin.
First team set up. So McLaren will be ditched from the wheel. Let's go back to the mighty wheel.
So 9 teams to get slots for are still, still available, and Wards 97 will be the next one to be assigned his team. But the question is, what will be the team that Wards will drive for? So let's find that out now.
We have our first Aston Martin on the grid, everybody. Ward is going to the green Aston Martin team, and he is the first driver to go to Aston Martin.
And it's British racing green, not to forget. Not just some green, just like green the Sauber has.
The prestigious racing green. The Sauber is a very abstract green, let's say. Here we go.
You could call it neon.
Spinny, spin, spin. The colours have gone weird on the left-hand side of that wheel. Elliot is the next selection. He can be bunked off the wheel, pull in the bin. Whoa! I don't know what I did there. And I think only I will know what I did, but I don't know what I did, so I can't tell you. Something happened. That doesn't stop our fun, let's say.
And what is happening to Elliot? He's driving the Mercedes. So Elliot. First driver for the German team, which is based in the UK, just like basically every other team. Yep. And, well, not many first driver slots are available anymore, but I think that really isn't a big topic in this league, who is first and who's second driver. So, another team that finally has a driver. Only, I think, 5 left that are still driverless. And who will be teamless? No more from now on is NK78.
Nico, the co-owner, promoted to that role for the start of this season. I must say there is only 18 drivers in this race, so there will be 2 slots not filled. So Nico off the wheel. Nico, he has been here since season, I want to say 3, but it might be 4, could even be 5. And Nico,
and Haas might get full now.
Yeah, will be joining Frizdroyer in the Haas, and I don't think Frizdroyer will mind that very much, actually. Nico, very fast on this game. He won last season. We only did 5 races, but we don't talk about that.
That never happened.
Let's go back to the wheel.
And who happens to be the next one getting a team? It is Happy Man 1709.
Happy Man.
So
also,
let's find out what team he will drive in.
Like Nico, co-owner for this season, and hopefully seasons to come. Happy Man will be going to V-Carb.
Okay, let's look at the table. That puts Happy Man in the bottom middle there, I'd say. Not many drivers around him here on this table yet, but this will change in not much time in the future, as we will look at the next driver to be put on this beautiful wheel. Ace has got to show it now.
Yep,
Thank you.
I've got to change the scene.
And it is
Baboon!
the guy who I told that I can't stream his race today because I have to be here.
That doesn't matter. This is more important.
So question is, what team to be biased against that? And it is RB getting filled up with another driver.
So then,
and we can remove RB from the wheel.
Yeah, that is a good point. I will have to do that. I hope I don't forget to do that. Because...
And Haas as well.
And Haas, I need to remove Haas. That is a good point. There we go. I have done that. Happy man. With then Varun, I'm going to wait to see if he's in chat. What is his reaction to be with Varun? He's glad he's not in an Alpine. He's in an Alpine quite a lot, and the drafts tend to like seeing him in the Alpine. Upton in the chat as well. Great to see Upton. I think Happy Man's died. Let's forget the chat. Let's go back to the wheel. 9 down, 9 to go. Next up is Cal.
So Calxus, he will be the next one to be designated a team, and it will be... Let's wait for Speedy Boy to be done, and it will be the Williams, the first driver to be assigned to Williams for this season. So, let's have a look at the table. And it is saying Calxus in the first slot of Williams. Let's find out who will be the next one in the Williams, maybe. Or maybe another team.
Be Lucas.
Oh, Lucas.
Someone who's been in and out of this league, but he has returned once again for Season 8, the fresh start, let's call it. He's the first in the Kicks Hour.
So, the first one in that ugly car, which isn't that ugly, but, well, not the most beautiful of the ones that you can have.
Definitely.
And this is the current state of the grid. Let's find out. Only 2 teams without a driver yet, Alpine and Red Bull. Maybe the next one can fill one of those seats, and it will be Phoenix F9 Des, who will be the next driver assigned. But will it be a team that is empty yet? And it will be, and he is going for the Red Bull. So basically, the top team in real life will have Phoenix as the first driver.
If you think about it, the top team in real life is McLaren. Technically.
Yeah, McLaren. Yeah. I'm in my mind, I'm still in 2023, so yeah. So only the French remain without drivers, which is quite understandable.
Let's spin the wheel again.
If they finally get one, or if they will just stay completely empty, that would be even funnier.
I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm just going to say BP in the Dalum. BP next to be selected as the driver. He can go off.
Maulen Sumelin. I would pronounce Maulen Sumelin. I don't know.
I'll let you keep drawing. I am not going to get
Anyways,
involved.
will he have to endure the French? Nope, he doesn't. He has to endure the German, if that is any better. He goes for Mercedes.
He does indeed. And now, that fills up Mercedes. Mercedes have a full set of drivers.
So, kick them off the wheel.
And we go back to the wheel. We've got 5 left. Who will be the last one to be selected? Of course, the last one could potentially go to 3 different teams. There'll be 3 teams probably still up.
And we will have Edwin. Edwin, who has been in this league, I believe, before.
Yep.
He will fill the second slot of the Red Bull team here in ICR for the 8th season. 8 seasons is quite a lot already. 7th season was, well, a thing of its own. But this season will be even better, I believe, we had a good start in terms of organization, so let's have a good start in terms of racing as well.
We can only hope.
And LDR 44 will
Controversial driver, of course. They've signed up, so we're going to put them on the team. But of course, will they actually get a seat? Only time will tell.
Oh, okay.
Will.
I wasn't quite involved in the signing up process, so I'm not quite familiar with what is happening there. But I'm familiar with him now being part of Ferrari, which is quite funny because, assuming from his name he's a Hamilton fan, and driving for Ferrari is the best coincidence that could happen to him.
Ferrari is now the next team. That is full. There are 5 teams left to be filled, and Alpine
Kicks him off the wheel.
Alpine have no drivers, and there's only 3 drivers left.
Alpine still has a chance to become driverless, which is completely understandable. And now let's find out. Only 3 drivers left.
I would laugh if
Our
Alpine has no
leader,
drivers.
Canary, is one of them, and he will probably be selected
Yeah,
now.
looks like Canary.
And will Canary have to endure the French? That's
Mr.
the question
Reese.
that we all have.
Co-owner, Mr. Reese, where will he go?
And he will go to Williams, so kick them off the wheel. Canary into the blue car. One of the blue cars. We have 4 of them on the grid. 5, actually. And it is Canary kicking Williams off the wheel. Only 4 seats left. Is it 4?
There's 2 drivers left, and there's 4 seats remaining.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 to be
Canary
filled
and
up.
Cal. What a lineup! They'd enjoy that one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Actually, that's one to enjoy. And these 2 still have a chance to make Alpine look quite funny. Oli, it's your turn. Oli 06, not to be confused with Oli 06.
Yep, there's 2 Ole 06s. One's Ole, one's Oli. Here we go.
Yep.
Will Alpine still be driverless? It looks like they...
Oh, Alpine gets one.
Alpine do get a driver. I was hoping they wouldn't. Alpine deserve maybe not to have a driver, but they do end up getting a driver, and it's Oli 06 that goes to the Alpine team. And now there are 4 different teams. Is there? Oh, I forgot to kick Red Bull off the list. There are 3 different teams now that the remaining driver get, and this is the wheel. I am wondering what driver will be selected here.
I wanted to make that joke as well.
Yeah, I'm giving it a good
my bet would be to yeah, what? How do you pronounce it actually?
I don't know. It doesn't help that it's upside down.
That guy there. That is on there.
That guy there. Yeah, I mean, it's a 100% chance that he's going to get selected. I think.
Oh.
I think it is.
Oh my God! It is F1 lip sync. Okay, I just interpreted some letters in there. Okay.
Kick Aston or Alpine? That's the question.
Here is actually still a real decision to be made, and it will be the Sauber that the guy whose name we can't pronounce will kick off the wheel. So 2 teams left with only 1 driver. It will be Alpine and Aston Martin, but this is the grid for Season 8.
Yep, as we can see in Red Bull, we've got Phoenix and Edwin. In Mercedes, we've got Elliott and BP in the room. Ooh, controversy, mate. I don't know. Ferrari, Books and LDR, but will LDR make it there? In the McLaren, we have Kevin O'Reilly and the gamer. In Aston Martin, we have Ward, no one. Alpine, Oli 06, and no one. In the Williams, we have a team of Cal and Canary. I think that will probably be one of the best teams in terms of driver relationship. In the RB, we have Happy Man and Varun. Sauber, Lucas, and F1 Lipsig, I think is what D just said. And in the Haas, we have Destroyer and Nico.
Okay, then I would say thank you for watching.
Yep.
And if Aces has anything left to say, then say it now.
I have nothing to say, but tomorrow we kick things off right here on the ICR channel. Also, you can go over to TCast Media on Twitch. There'll be both platforms running our race, as that will be throughout the whole season. But it's not same time tomorrow, actually. It's earlier. It's 4:30 UK time. We will be at Abu Dhabi for round number 1.
And little tip, due to how copyright is enforced on both platforms, Twitch will have music.
That's
YouTube
fun.
Won't.
YouTube will be left without music, but that doesn't really matter. We'll still see racing, we'll still see cars, and that's what we're here for. Until then, we'll see